Welcome to RogueTech, a mod overhaul on the BattleTech engine. Welcome back to Dexter's Wolfpack, and we're in RogueTech. And I'm in the new, I just downloaded the new patch. This is 987? Yeah, 987 Patch 1 just came down today for me, which is July the 16th. There's a number of changes in here that we're going to want to talk about because things are different. Let me finish off here.
Job's done.
Perfect. I went through some of my mechs here now after the new update. If we go into the mech bay, we can see that there's now a background icon on these. The gray is for light, the green is for medium, red is for heavy. I don't know what it's going to be for assault, but we'll see. Another change to this is after each mission, your armor is not automatically repaired. You have to repair it. So that means these guys might be sitting in the mech bay for a little bit if you take a lot of damage, patching up all the armor, which is actually fine from a story point of view, but it does have some impacts. If you want to turn around and go back down again, you're going to have more mechs. Either that, you're going to take longer to get a mech down. Maintenance is going to be a little less because we do have to pay for armor, so they've reduced the cost of maintenance for both the mechs and the Argo overall. Also with the barracks, these guys here, when they go on a mission and they come back, they will have a little bit of fatigue, and so they'll have to rest after each mission, or I suppose you might be able to take it back out and have a penalty, but that means I might have to keep a bigger roster. And the climb on the experience is already pretty slow. So that means if I keep a bigger roster, this is going to take a much longer period of time to get these guys up to something where they can deal with it. Another thing is underneath the engineering, with all of the upgrades are still pretty much all the same, except for the morale will reset each month to 10 and then take into account all the bonuses. So in this way, you're not carrying forward a generous pay every month to give you +1, +1, +1 until you max out. Now you kind of have to figure out how you're going to max it out. So that means getting all the recreation up. I think there's 6, 7, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 12. This is 6 for 18, +1 is 19 points. So I can get 19 from that, plus 10 is 29. And I think if I pay additional, I get 30. So I can get up to 30. So I'm not sure how to max it other than that. So anyway, back to the Argo here. And we're going to go out to the contracts. There's some other stuff that changed as well. We should probably just do a general overview. Let's just jump in the barracks and let's talk about skills. Ice Tray hasn't really gone up, so we can take a look at all the skills. Multi-target is the same as basic vanilla. They have pulled out the called shot one here, or Bulwark, was it? Replaced it with Warlord. The sensor lock is now, so down here, the sensor lock is now down here in tactics. It's the second skill level, not the first. And it grants a 2-turn +2 accuracy bonus, and it strips 2 evasion pips on action. So this is where it is now. So it's a little bit longer duration, so that's actually kind of a nice thing. Breaching shot, that's what this was removed. Now you can get breaching shot within the equipment and gear that you load up, and this is now Warlord, so we can get +15% damage, +30% firing arc, and +1 on all accuracies. So it's still a very good perk to purchase. In fact, one of the nice things about this is there's no just take these perks that just outweigh everything else. You actually do have a variety of perks here that are going to be really good. Bulwark also got removed. I believe that was under Guts here. So we have underneath Guts Juggernaut, which used to be the second level, now it's the first, and it gives you a successful melee attack, knocks your target back in initiative, which is actually very handy for my melee folks. Allows me to manipulate their phases, a bit. And then we've got the Berserker, which got the Bulwark removed, and this is replaced. So here now, again, if you're going to go all melee-ish, it gives you a bonus on your damage, and also means you take a little bit less damage on yourself for doing like death from aboves. I'm still looking to see if I can create a decent DFA build that doesn't just blow up myself every time I do it. I've got to the point where I think I could do like 2 DFAs and not cripple myself, but that's we'll see. One of the other things they have here is underneath the piloting. The piloting skill now affects melee fail states and grants a chance to mitigate it. So if you have something occur, like for example, if you take a swing at somebody and you miss, as we've seen in the past with Tinker doing it all the frickin' time, you can take additional stability damage. So missing something means you didn't connect and you had your weight in it. Now you got to counter yourself, and so you're going to take some melee stuff. And the higher levels of piloting will allow you to mitigate that. So that's kind of nice. And then we got the evasive movement here, which we've seen before. It gives us an additional pip, basically, but also gives us 10% jump distance, which is something new. The next one is Ace Pilot, which just allows us to get some additional evasive, and we can fire first, right? Yep, fire first and then move, rather than move and fire each time. Very nice for like a scout or something you want to do the peekaboo. Let's see, next is Tactics. So we talked about Master Tac. Master Tactician gives you a +1 on your initiative, and also removes 1 bar of stability each time you click reserve, which is actually kind of nice. Especially this might be decent in like a heavy mech that's taking some beatings, and you want to just reserve, and you're down to zero stability, which is actually quite nice. We talked about sensors. So those are some of the skill changes. The other thing about skill is these cost more points to go up. For example, or if we look at Tink here, I need 12,000 points to get the next one here, and I'm picking up like 300 to 900 points in a mission. So that could take me a while. I could take like 10 missions before I can get this skill up. So you're not just racing up the skill tree. It's a much longer, slower climb. A few things about the Argos area here. If we get into the store, there are some things that don't become available until you get a higher reputation. Right now I got a reputation gives me 10% discount. And then we got some stuff here we could sell for the same. So you need to move up your reputation to get to the point where you can actually, let's see, heraldry. Do I want that? No, I don't want heraldry. Go back. I want reputation. There we go. So you can see that with the Compelling Federation, I'm friendly, so I'm going to get some more things with them. So that'll be nice and helpful. And there's a few other changes here, medical, medtech. So one of the things here, I'm going to go through some of the gameplay changes. You can see this up online along with the change log if you want to look at that. But I'm just going to be looking mostly at the gameplay changes, which include the recent changes. So you got the true RNG and basic BattleTech. If you missed a shot, it started to tweak your scores up so that you couldn't just keep missing. You would eventually hit. That's taken out here. It is what it is. It's XCOM-ish if you like. Melee's been buffed a bit from basic, but there's now new fail-safes. So like, for example, if you miss or you don't hit on the DFA, you lose some stability and some other things there. AI is definitely more aggressive than it used to be. There's a few other things in there we'll probably talk about, but let's get in the command center and get going somewhere.
Hey, Commander.
Let's take a look. Last mech standing sounds good to me. We're just going to grab each of these. I am kind of shy on cash. Yep, I'll pick a piece, but we're going to go for some additional cash here. Give me cash. There we go. Everybody's loaded? Yes. Tinker's got her minus because of one of the events we had. A few other things you can shoot after you've run, so you can actually sprint across the map and still shoot, but you get minuses to that. And they go higher and higher if you've jumped, if you've sprinted, if you move. You get minus penalties to hit. Precision shot is gone. It's called shot now, so if you want to use some of your morale, it's not as much as it used to be, but it does give you a -6 to hit penalty. I believe it still also incurs a -1 on initiative, so you can do a called shot and something and just make it slower, which is actually sometimes kind of handy. In addition to that, if you're doing vigilance It is more expensive now, but Vigilance does give you also the +1 on your initiative. So you got some initiative moving things that are pretty cool. I like that. Another big one is evasion. Your evasion pips do not go away. In basic BattleTech, every time you take a shot, you lose a pip of evasion. So you could use like your little guys and take a couple pot shots or something, even though you're working to hit, just to strip an evasion point off. These stay, and they're also a little bit more effective. So it's really a bit more of a moving, running, evading type of game now than the whole move somebody up and just tank. Indirect fire is also gives you a +8 hit penalty, and you also reduce damage by 20. Also, if you get something that's obstructed, you get a 10% damage penalty. So being obstructed is also a good thing. So it gives you a little bit more chance to deal with cover. I like all those ideas.
You never
Plus,
know what's in them.
you've probably seen a few other things here. The heat bar is much higher, but the overheat is lower. So you got more range in here, and as you overheat, you'll gain things like movement penalties, targeting penalties, and the chance for ammunition to explode. Yeah, boom. Goes boom. Oh, geez. Got a lot of room here. I'm not sure I like that. Do I have any elevation? We'll get there. Let's, I'm going to go ahead and head over this way anyway.
Confirmed.
And...
Orders?
On the move.
So in this, in RogueTech, melee is a bit more intensive, more valuable,
Moving out.
but they're tweaking it down a little bit from where it was. Oh, are you going to let me do this? Really? Alright. Let's keep moving over.
Copy that.
Nice. So my intent here is to come over and get up on the elevation.
I copy.
I'm sure I'm going to be hitting something brutal, so I want to get every advantage I can.
Moving out. Roger that.
Nice. There.
Copy that.
And there.
Roger that.
Excellent. So elevation gives you a +1 for every 35 units or something. I don't know what that means. All I know is it means that if I'm up higher, it works out better for me. There we go. 2. Is this marsh?
Acknowledged. No problem. On my way.
Alright, take.
Copy that.
Very good. Nice. Still haven't triggered anything yet, so I think I'm going to start moving forward here a little bit. See if I can get somebody to come say hi to me. No, I don't just want to move.
Roger.
Let's see here. Here?
On my way.
And we'll get you over here too. Take. You see him? No. Almost. She can almost see him. Alright, so now I've kind of changed the game a little bit for where I'm going to be. Let's move Popo first. Alright, and you get to come over to, say, here.
Roger that.
Alright. Yeah, let's move you. I think the stability damage here.
Location confirmed.
There we
Hey,
go.
Commander, you seeing
Got a
this?
ping. Oh, and I got a sprint because I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Reserve. You guys gonna come in? Yes. Reserve again. Oh, I see. So these guys are going to try to play games with me. Alright, that's fine. Alrighty.
Talk to me.
So... I am not likely to get you in there,
Yes,
am I?
Commander.
What if I get you up in here?
How can I help?
Alright, and you can get like right here.
Roger.
Brace. Alright, and then Popo.
I've got your back. Ready to get it on.
Get you here. You should be fine getting up here to brace. But it looks like Arctic's gonna be a little slow.
Talk to me.
So I'm gonna sprint you like here.
Sprinting.
Alright guys, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna reserve, see if they'll come around the corner for
Reserving
me.
action.
Yes, it's a blackjack. Woo! How many judges is he? 45. I think we're going to reserve, let these guys come out. I've got good evasion. I've got my defenses up. Oh, it's a hunchback and a cicada. Alright, let's take a look here. The hunchback's got AC-10, 4 medium lasers. Blackjack is medium laser loaded with AC-2s. Light rifle. Alright.
I've got your back.
So I can hit any one of these things. I have a feeling that what I want to do is I want to hit the blackjack. Right? Let's see. AC-2s are long range, so he's going to actually have a hard time close. So that's 4 medium lasers. He's 4 medium and an AC. No, I'm going to hit the hunchback.
I copy. Locked on.
Knock him back around if I can hit him. Nice. Did I take out his evasion? I did not.
How can I help?
Tink, can you hit him? You can hit him. Sweet, let's do that.
Acknowledged.
Oh, thank God you finally hit something. Nice.
Talk to me.
Alright, so now Arctic Wolf gets to come in, and again, if I have something that has a block, this looks good.
Affirmative.
I won't do as much damage. Alright, let's just hit him with a bunch.
All weapons are go.
Got an arm down, his AC-10 is out. Beautiful. Did I knock him over? I
Critical hit,
did.
lad.
Good.
Got something you want done?
Popo, I want you to come out too. What about if we get you up to, say, here? Let's see if I have an elevation bonus, shall we? Alright, so let's see. Target prone, weapon accuracy, enemy effects, moved into forest. Also forest now also gives you defense, or a problem with shooting. Alright, let's just hit him in the center, see if I can take him out. Nice. Okay, hunchback down.
Target eliminated.
That was huge. Alright, so now Jester, hit this dude. Woo! An arm. Nice. It's a medium laser AC-2 down.
Commander.
Tink. I think you can get him too, right? Let me see if you have to move. I don't think you have to move, so that means you might keep bulwark.
Move order received. Here we go.
Sweet, I got another hit. Heat sink destroyed. Nice. Does he go over? He doesn't go over. But he lost his stability. And yeah. Popo. I want you to shoot this dude again. thinking maybe I'm going to move right out here into the open. Which side is open? Your right side. So, yeah, no, I want to be over here if I can. I get in. I can get in there. Nice.
Affirmative.
Alright. So the reason I'm doing this is if I hit him from the right side, let me show you what's going on here. A little bit. You see the circle around here? The orange is the side that's going to get hit. There's front, left, right, rear. So I'm coming in on the right hand side. So since I'm hitting him on the right hand side, he already has an arm missing. So when I hit him on the side, it's going to be heavily weighted towards hitting his right leg, his right arm, and, you know, like his head and stuff. His left side is going to be totally shielded. Actually, look at this. It's saying that I'm going to come in on the left side. Well, that's the right arm. Wait a minute, let me do... What? That's not the right, that's the left. Really? Weird. So if I'm looking on it, this is on its right side. No. See, this is all wrong. Somebody did the thing backwards. This is not the left arm. Whatever.
Here it comes.
Now I have to go through arms and stuff. Did I get it? Well, I got a crit on a medium laser and knocked him down. That's good. Now the cicada's going to go. Who are you going to shoot at? Me. Okay.
I've got your back.
And now I got a shot here. Well, if I move up to... Move to here. What about here? Here? Nah, I want a direct line of sight. Maybe, do I stay in marsh? I think I will. I'll go like that.
Roger.
Alright, you go for the center torso. See if I can execute him. Yes! Nice.
That's one less hostile on the...
Yeah, it is. Okay, Jester. Let's slow this guy down. You guys, go over there and whack him. You can whack him from the front.
Locking in coordinates. Engage.
Nice. There goes an arm, torso, -1 initiative, which was actually what I was going for
Reporting critical
mostly.
hit.
He's unsteady.
Ready for orders.
Nice. Actually, he's unsettled. Interesting. I'm going to come from this location as well.
Got it.
Shoop! Alright, I missed. Watch this. Pilot check avoided 12% instability. So my piloting allowed me not to take as much stability
Yes,
damage from
Commander.
that because I missed. I swung and threw myself off balance. Just face this direction. Hello. Greetings. Leg. He's down. He's stressed.
How can I help?
Well, I'd like you to come up here and finish this guy off, if you wouldn't mind. Marsh. My hit chance is pretty good.
Aye, aye.
You, torso. Come on, here we go. Nice.
BattleMechs.
So that was a pretty good exchange. I was able to get in there and take out the heavies or the mediums before they actually get any damage in. So some nice maneuvering on my part. Let me pat myself on the back. Okay, next. I got a good payout. I thought somebody took some damage. Yeah, he took a little. She took a little armor damage on the arm. Not much. Alrighty, so we can take Hunchback piece or Blackjack piece. I'm gonna go for Blackjack actually. I got pieces of Hunchback already. Oh, I want to do this with it. There. I got a cicada in storage. Assuming there's nothing. No, there's nothing really in there. I want confirm. What else did I pick up? Light rifle, fine. That was primarily a cash run anyway, and I wanted to see the outcome of this particular engagement. So what else changed here? Changing armor takes a little bit more time. It costs more. You can sell chunks. Having a high-tech Gauss rifle is harder to maintain than a crappy old heavy rifle. So your units define all aspects of the economy from incurring drop costs to readying and refueling. The Blackjack replaces it. What? Whoa. Huh? Why do I have a blackjack available? Yeah. Go ahead and fix it. That's the Arenya. Interesting. So let's go into the mech bay. Now that I got a blackjack. Sweet. So the Arenya is going to be in for a day. And you can see everybody else out of action for 4 or 5 days. So I don't have anybody who can actually do anything for a few days. So let's go take a look at refit on this blackjack. Oof. Alright, well, we definitely want to replace these things. That's 3 days. Can I just stop there? I can repair a small jump jet. I can repair the MG ammo. And the ammo here. Alright. That's 6 days worth of repair. And then if I want to, I can throw it into storage or I can work on it. I think we do this in stages. Let's get this thing first fixed up. Then we'll come back and deal with it. Yeah, confirm. Thank you.
I'll let you know.
So that'll come next, right? Yep. So let's go back to the Argo here. So if we look in the barracks, we can see that our people are out. It doesn't say why. Why is his skills all different now?
Good to go. Waiting for orders.
What?
Got something you want done?
Wow. Everybody's skills got changed. I'm not sure why. Okay. So, I probably want... What was this tech? No, I can't train until they come out. Alright.
Receiving you.
Alrighty then. I think we're done. So let's get back here to the Argo. We'll let some time pass. Okay, the Renu's out. Oh, well, we gotta have everybody come back in. Alright, there we go. So I got a couple of days left on the blackjack, but we're gonna go ahead and get ready for another run out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the barracks now. See how these people look. Oh, interesting. So their skills were impacted because they were resting. Now they're back to where they should be.
Yes, Commander.
Got it.
Standing by. Ready for
Nothing
orders.
there. 9,000, huh? Popo, you're going up towards here, so we're going to give you some more range. Base weapon hit. Yep, you betcha. Go for it, buddy.
Training complete.
I am so glad you've done it. Oh, look, and she lost her her debuff. That's nice. I like that. 39, huh? Am I going for Ace, or am I going to go for Berserker? I feel like I should go Berserker. I did the piloting thing because she was just falling over all over herself. What's this do me? Minimum range? Nope. This one is going to give me... Wait a minute, what? 8%, 10% plus the range increase. No. Nope, we're good. Alright. Well, come back and join me. We'll see how this is going to continue to flow. It looks like I'm going to have to take some time, so I can't just crank out a whole bunch of missions, which is kind of interesting, because that means that I don't want to take like the half skull missions anymore. I want to push the barriers so I can ensure to bring in enough cash to cover the time that I'm down. Wow. Either that or swap in and out pilots. Could do that too. Alright, well, come back and join me. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows in the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whisper murder in the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a